Welcome back from the ad break. Now, today I have a very interesting guest with a passion for education and a drive to make learning accessible to all. Thobo Khathola founded Lion Tutoring International to bridge the gap between tutors and students in the digital age. The app's user-friendly interface and advanced features provide a seamless experience for both tutors and learners, enhancing the learning journey. Help me welcome my lovely guest, Thobo. Thank you so much for joining Prime Live.
Thank you so much, Aisha. I really appreciate it.
So I think I've read your biography a little bit, and I realized that you have so many interesting things that you're doing for the community, right? But before anything else, please tell us about Lion Tutoring International. What exactly is it?
Okay, yeah, I really appreciate being on your show. So basically, we started the company Lion Tutoring with the sole mandate of helping students to achieve their academic goals. So we've seen that students' pass rates are deteriorating, and they probably need support in the form of a tutor coming to their house. So that's when we founded the company in 2015. I'd already been working for another tutoring company here in South Africa when I was studying, and I thought, let me start my own company.
Okay, that's very interesting. And I think because we have a lot of these tutoring apps and people that actually tutor students, and it's a beautiful thing. But actually, what sets your platform apart?
Yeah, we actually spend a lot of time engaging with our students and tailor-making our services to them. We do personality checks for our tutors, and we also even do a lot of criminal checks for our tutors. We make sure that by the time we send a tutor to your house, we've done all the vetting process. We spend a little bit more than the other tutoring companies so that we deliver A-grade service. And we also spend a lot of time learning the student and trying to tailor-make our services to their abilities. We also do a lot of psychometric testing for our students, which sort of helps us to match a bit more accurately. And quite recently, we also embarked on an AI drive where we put some, artificial intelligence features on our apps, and that really helps us to be able to improve the students' pass rates much effective and in a short period of time.
That's very interesting. So you mentioned that you are from Botswana. Yeah. Is this app only for Botswana users? Is it internationally? Can South Africans also partake? How does it work?
Yeah, so our company is actually running in Botswana and in South Africa. We have a lot of customers here in Gauteng. As you know, Botswana's population is only 2 million people, which can pretty much fit into Soweto. So that's why we are actually here to, and even throughout COVID times, it really helped us because there was a lot of online requests for tutoring, and we had students as far as the UK, we had students as far as Canada, we had students in Australia that were doing the IGCSE or IB, which are internationally accredited curricula. So with our tutors, we're able to tutor a student as far as the UK because obviously it's the same course outline, it's the same scope of work. Yeah.
That's amazing. And another thing that I read, which I found very interesting, is that Lion Tutoring International isn't only catering for tutoring only. You guys do such amazing work for women. It's Women's Month. I think you see that everybody's in pink. We're celebrating women. So I had to bring this question to you exactly. How does Lion International, Lion Tutoring International make sure that you are empowering women? What measures are you taking?
I'll start off by myself. Being a dad of a pretty awesome young lady, I'm very woman conscious, and I'm celebrating with our ladies, my wife also, my mom, our sisters. It's really amazing to have this Women's Month. And just to bring it home to Lion Tutoring, we actually, and because of the market, we employ 75% women and the other 25% is men. And it's just a small market nuances where clients would prefer to have women come to their homes as opposed to men. Yes, we do have awesome guys who act as big brothers for the students, and they go for the lessons. But we also have more opportunities for women in the tutoring space. Even in management, you know, we have HR team, which is just predominantly women. Our accounts team is also quite dominated by women. And yeah, even management positions, our COO, she's a lady, and you know, 75% women, 25% men.
I'm glad to hear that, and I hope you remain like that. But speaking, or in the same breath of speaking about the greatness that your company does, or the business, I know that you have won 3 awards consecutively from 2017 for being the best youth-owned business. Tell me about the moment. Tell me about how it made you feel, and exactly what is your company doing to ensure that you remain the best at what you do.
Yeah, yeah. So it was. I was really privileged, and the company was also, to win those 2 awards. And then we got the Forbes 30 under 30 class of 2020. I was even on the cover of the magazine. So it was really a breakthrough opportunity for us. But I also just want to take it back home and say, you know, thank you to my wife, because she was there the whole time, from the first award, you know, the second award, and you know, we sort of see the person in front, and we sort of forget the people at the back, you know. That for me to look as good as I look now is because of her, and you know, just running the family, running everything, even advisors on business, you know, to say these are the opportunities that we could go for, or to say here's a red flag, you know, be careful not to do this and that. So yeah, we won those awards through the support of, you know, our lovely ladies back home.
I'm glad that you said that, right? Still in the Women's Month era.
Yeah.
I hope I don't make you tired of this. But I think we are safe to say behind every successful woman, behind every successful man is a woman. So in your case, that's the story. So big ups to your wife. So besides the fact that you're offering tutoring and also women mentorship and learnership programs, I know that you're also doing some great work in your community. I read about the children's home that you're contributing to. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, we do a lot of CSR projects back in Botswana, and even here in South Africa. You know, for Mandela Day, a couple of years back, we did some work, and we did home at SOS Foundation in Botswana. We also did work at Childline in Botswana, where there were underprivileged kids. Some had, you know, really bad backgrounds in terms of abuse, and they were in a safe environment that we deployed our tutors to sort of just go and help them out. And we are also sponsored by the FNB Foundation in Botswana. They actually transported us, you know, give us all the resources for us to be able to reach out to those communities. So that is something that, and it just shows, you know, when the private sector and the public sector come together, you know, there's a lot that we can do for our communities.
I'm glad that you're actually getting assistance from everybody around you, because with every great thing that you do, you actually do need support. And because that's such a great thing that you're doing for the community. But speaking about running a business, right? I know it comes with a lot of challenges. There's so many ups and downs. Can you tell us exactly in the space that you're in, the whole learning, mentoring people, what are the challenges that you have faced, and how did you bring yourself to actually overcome them?
Yeah. The biggest challenges that we faced as a company was obviously funding, but we didn't let it to hold us back, because we really bootstrapped the company. The small monies that we had, we used that for advertising, marketing, branding, you know, just equipping the team for us to be where we are today in terms of technology. As you can see right now, our Lion Tutoring app is actually running on the Google Play Store. There's people actually coming in. But it takes a lot, you know, for us to develop an app like that in terms of financial resources. And right now, the challenges that we're facing are growth capital. But right now, we're actually on a Series A funding. So we do a lot of roadshows. We meet with asset managers. You know, they really help us to bring money to the table for us to be able to grow the brand and also give them back their money with some interest. So it's really an exciting journey. You know, wherever there's a will, there's a way. Every challenge that we have, we're always thinking 10 steps ahead to say, how do we overcome those challenges?
That's beautiful, and we are glad that you're always staying at the top to make sure that these challenges do not bring you down. So I do know you're a businessman. Obviously, you have so many plans, and you also wish to do more for your community and your project. So tell me, where can we see this project going in like the next 5 years? What plans do you have?
Yeah, we're planning to be a global company. As I've already alluded, you know, we've had students as far as the UK, as far as Australia, but we actually just want to anchor ourselves in the African continent because we believe that Africa has a lot of capability. You know, we've had a lot of tutors who are actually very quality tutors in countries like Zimbabwe, where they go as far as A-levels. You know, in Zim, before you go to university, you have to have done an extra 2 years of high school, which is your A-levels, you know, and from that, it actually builds that resilience, you know. So I've even traveled as far as Senegal, in West Africa, you know, and there's quite a lot of opportunities there for us as young Botswana, as young South Africans. So, you know, the continent is ours, you know, there's so much opportunity to be done, and, you know, we can see ourselves being that Pan-African company.
It will happen. We pray for you that everything goes well. And I had like just this question cross my mind as you were talking. In terms of tutoring your learners, do you have requirements? Is everybody welcome, or how does it work?
You mean as in for the tutors?
No, for people who want to be tutored.
Yes, and you know, our services go as far as not just academic. So we do have academic tutoring for school kids that go to school, university. You know, if you are doing that master's and accounting is showing you flames, you know, you can reach out. You know, we are on all social media, even TikTok, Instagram, you know, Facebook, it's at Lion Tutoring. And we also have non-academic tutoring. So if you want to learn to play an instrument like a guitar, or you want to learn to speak another language, or Motswana, or Zulu, you are Afrikaans, you want to learn an African language, or you want to learn to swim, you know, you have a pool in your backyard, we have tutors for that cover all the entire spectrum.
No, that's very interesting because, I mean, it's very broad. Because when I heard tutoring, the first thing that comes to mind is you just focus on the matric learners, academic, accounting, science, this and that. But I'm glad to hear that you actually offer other skills, which means that you guys are a very important pillar in the community because you're providing all these services and it's easily accessible to everybody. Is there any fee that we pay for the app, or is it free?
Yeah, the app is free, and the app really just tries to match you to the right tutor. So once you go onto the app, which is at Lion Tutoring, it's only on the Google Play Store for now. You can be able to see a tutor in your location for whichever subject that you need help with. And obviously you'd check out, you'd pay on the app, then we'll send the tutor to your house.
That's interesting. So now, Thobo, tomorrow is Women's Day, and we will not be having this live show, right? So we decided to celebrate it today. Women are watching right now. What words do you want to say to them?
I would like to say, my sisters, you know, our daughters out there, our mothers, we really appreciate you. Every single person who's watching this show is because of a result of a woman. None of us would be here if there wasn't a woman involved in bringing you here. So I would just like to say to all our mothers, all our grannies, all our young sisters, our older sisters, our daughters, that we really love you and we're here to support you as men.
Thank you so much, Thobo, for your beautiful words. And thank you so much for joining Prime Live. And we hope that you gain more success in what you do. As I said, do not forget that you're the pillar of your community. I really admire what you do. But unfortunately, we have to leave. So I want to thank you again for joining us. Viewers at home, we are unfortunately at the end of the interview with Thobo. And I really enjoyed the conversation and the great message that he left for us as women. And he did say behind his success is his women. So guys, look after your women, love them. And yeah, we're going to take a quick ad break. We have more content for you right after this.
Are you missing out on doing the things you love? Swollen and painful joints may be caused by the loss of cartilage, injury, or the result of normal aging and overuse. Joint pain, stiffness and inflammation can be managed with OsteoEase. Our combination of glucosamine and chondroitin plus other active ingredients work to build healthy cartilage, improve mobility and reduce pain. That's why we're the #1 joint supplement brand in South Africa. OsteoEase, keep moving with ease.
Push your opinion, push your agenda.
Push the tempo, push
The pace.
push the flow, push the brave.
Defeat dandruff with the black castor oil range from Soften Free.
Replace the delicious meal in a glass high in energy, protein, omega-3, 26 vitamins and minerals. Isn't it time you shake up your day the Replace way?
Femigene's intimate hygiene products ensure a balanced pH, and that's why 9 out of 10 women agree that using Femigene leaves them feeling fresh and confident every day.
In our quest to keep our communities connected and united, inxPrime brings you exclusive live daily feeds of Maghrib and Isha Salah from Masjid Al-Aqsa. inxPrime, DSTV, channel 344.